afternoon, sir. Yeah, I'm Mohammed Javed.
Yeah, I'm Andrew.
Anyone? Okay.
Hi.
Okay. We want to know something about your detail about.
Yeah, I'm Andrew. I'm actually the supervisor for Tao Chinese cuisine in Intercontinental Hotel. Okay. So I'm in the Chinese department. Been working here for more than 5 years. For supervisor's responsibility, there are actually quite a lot. You need to look after your staff, your staffing, your service, your
Employees.
employees, basically a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Supervisor's job role is not really that simple.
Did you face any challenging issue in your career? It
Yeah.
could be with your manager. It could be the other
Many,
owner or guest.
many,
Anytime some
Yeah.
example like
some
Like a
maybe
big issue,
issue with some management.
something like what type of issue you can face in your like a
Um,
big issue.
If some issue would be, I'll say it's like some management, our management is like between my manager and my assistant manager, they don't really communicate. Then they have some
Communication, lack of
lack of communication. Then they have some barrier in between. Then
misunderstanding.
supervisor will be very hard.
I see.
Then maybe some staff, they don't listen. Kitchen, sometimes the food come out slow. You have to know.
Guest
Some
waiting.
guests, guests, they always have those particular
Demand.
they like. Then
Yeah.
if you can meet their demand, then they are happy. If not, you will face some complaints.
Of course.
Yeah.
How is the process of being a supervisor?
I can say it's the process. It won't be that long for you to be a supervisor. If your record, if it's very good, like you're on time, you follow the standards, you some guests, you handle the guests well, those management, they will see. Once they see, they will start to nominate your names. Then the director will
It's acknowledging you.
Yes, acknowledging you. The director of the F&B, they will look through your profile. What have you done for these few years?
The journey.
Yes, the journey. Usually is for a waiter to become a usually we have a captain first.
Yes.
For that period, it's only about 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Oh.
I've been through already 2 years. Then after that, as you go on, your performance is very good and all. It repeats. Then they'll start to promote you to supervisor.
Do you think training is important or coaching guideline for employees?
Yes,
yours?
of course, it's very important.
How important it is?
Let's say if there is no guidelines, there's no training, you'll just be like a mamak store outside.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, then you wouldn't have a 5-star standard in a restaurant. Usually we are very particular about this in a restaurant. So every guidelines you have to really follow up.
How disciplining and communication help operation running smoothly, do you think?
Discipline, yes. Communication also, yes. With these two, actually, if these two scenarios is very good, your business runs very smoothly. You don't have any, how you say it, anything you have to worry about.
Yeah, because if you are a supervisor, so you have to good communication with your employees, with your
Yes.
guests, with your kitchen, then
Yes.
everything will be smoothly, right?
Yes, everything will go on smoothly.
Nice. Yeah. Tips that being a supervisor and what type of thing we have to face being a supervisor, then we can prepare for that, just as a tips from you.
Okay. For me, it's very simple. Anything you face, just keep it cool. Don't go headbutt yourself with the guests. Don't argue with the guests. Just listen to the guests. Then try to accommodate what they want. what they need, any special demand, try. If you cannot, just give some alternative solution.
Is
Then
it correct, like customer always right?
at here, not always they are right.
Customer is always not right, but in a customer service industry,
Yes.
that the moment customer is always right.
Yes.
Right. It's a,
But
it's
some,
a company for
yes, but
things.
some things that actually we can twist, or we can give some alternative solution. We don't really have to tell the guest no. We just offer some other things. Yeah, we don't really. For me, we don't really follow the guidelines, but sometimes you have to think out of the box. Something really wow the guest.
Being a supervisor, we need to have time and priority management, such as if we are busy in a heavy workload, we need to balance and also focus on the things that we need to handle and look more professionalism, management between the guests and also the staff. We need to control it to become less misunderstanding and successfully. Thank you.
Okay. Being a supervisor actually is not that easy job how we see from the outside. Actually, being a supervisor position also not that high position in the hotel industry. Still got so many high position more than the supervisor. But on the operation time, the manager is not around. So whatever happening in the operation time, everything need to handle the supervisor. It could be problem with the staff, manager, the guest, kitchen, everything need to solve the problem. So it's a more responsibility to do. So it's not that easy.
Critical thinking to a supervisor is important, either on operation or during your life, because you need to solve every problem fast and accurate. For example, when the service is ongoing, you need to serve and multitask.
Okay, the communication skill is very important for the supervisor, and the first point is to avoid the misunderstanding between the team, and also because the supervisors are not only facing to their staff and also the customer. And besides that, they also need to resolve the conflict between the teams. And another point is they can avoid the barriers between the senior staff and within the new staff.